Contextual teaching and learning, CTL, is an educational approach that emphasizes making learning relevant to students' real-life experiences and the world around them. The core idea behind CTL is to connect academic content with students' everyday lives, helping them see the practical applications of what they are learning. By embedding learning in context, CTL encourages students to understand the material more deeply and meaningfully, making education more engaging and applicable to real-world situations. In this approach, teachers create lessons that integrate knowledge with real-world contexts, fostering an environment where students actively construct their own understanding through hands-on experiences and problem-solving. One of the key principles of contextual teaching and learning is constructivism, which posits that students learn best when they actively build on their prior knowledge and experiences. CTL encourages students to connect new learning to what they already know and to make sense of it through practical applications. For example, a math lesson might not just focus on solving equations abstractly, but could involve real-world problems like budgeting, measuring materials for a project, or analyzing data from a community survey. By tying lessons to real-world contexts, CTL promotes deeper learning and helps students see the relevance of academic subjects in their own lives. Active learning is another central component of CTL. Rather than passively receiving information, students in a CTL classroom engage in activities that require them to apply concepts, analyze situations, and solve problems. This may involve group discussions, case studies, field trips, or project-based learning. By actively participating in the learning process, students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills that are essential for success outside the classroom. This hands-on, participatory approach helps students take ownership of their learning, as they are encouraged to explore, inquire, and experiment rather than simply memorize information. Collaboration and social learning also play a significant role in CTL. Many CTL activities involve cooperative group work, where students collaborate with peers to discuss ideas, share perspectives, and solve problems. This emphasizes the importance of communication, teamwork, and interpersonal skills. Working in groups not only helps students learn from each other, but also fosters a sense of community in the classroom. Teachers facilitate these collaborative experiences, guiding students as they learn to work together to achieve common goals. This aspect of CTL also mirrors the kinds of collaborative skills students will need in the workplace and in everyday life. Finally, reflection is an important part of the CTL process. After engaging in contextual learning experiences, students are encouraged to reflect on what they have learned and how it connects to their personal lives or future aspirations. Reflection can take many forms, such as journaling, group discussions, or presentations. This helps students internalize their learning, gain insight into their thought processes, and make connections between theory and practice. Reflection also allows teachers to assess the effectiveness of their lessons and make adjustments to better meet students' needs. By encouraging students to think critically about their learning, CTL supports the development of lifelong learners who are able to apply knowledge in varied contexts. In conclusion, contextual teaching and learning, CTL, is an approach that makes education more relevant and engaging by connecting academic content to real-life contexts. It emphasizes active learning, collaboration, and reflection, enabling students to develop critical thinking skills and apply what they learn to real-world problems. By fostering a deeper understanding of the material and highlighting its relevance, CTL helps students not only acquire knowledge but also become independent, lifelong learners. When implemented effectively, CTL can transform the learning experience, making education more meaningful and preparing students for success in both their personal and professional lives.